Hello and welcome to another Demis Hellen tutorial. This video is going to look at Tal Uno Lx and see if we can make a trance bass, a modern trance bass, using the Juno 60 emulation that this is providing. So you can pick up this for free, and I think it comes a lot smaller on the screen. I don't know the differences really because I've never looked into it. However, this is a paid version and it's a lot bigger on the screen and a little bit clearer. So what we're going to do is use kick 2 to provide just the kick straight out of the box, and I've just shortened it down, so nothing fancy there. And this is the bass pattern, and that is coming straight out of Tal Uno Lx. So just before we start, I'm going to add kickstart to this just so we get an idea of what it would sound like with a bit of sidechain. So let's use nice and tight. Okay, so at the moment we have a saw wave and then the sub square at full volume, and that's how it comes preset. So we're going to mess around and just see what we can do just to create the sound. So we're going to use the oscillator area here, and then we're going to use like the chorus in, which is the classic sound of this. So we can add some PW in here. Get rid of the sub. We can drop that down instead. Just trying to find a nice balance here. That sounds quite nice just there. Alright, so let's have a look at the chorus, and all I'm doing is just blending these sounds together till it sounds like nice to my ears. Okay, so if we add chorus 1 on, it gets nice and thick. And we can add on this as well, which is overkill. This would be more of an example here. In the melody section and the chords, down low, it's a little bit too phasey in my opinion, so that sounds okay. Let's try this on its own. There's just a little bit too much going on there for me, but this sounds okay. So what we'll do is we'll design without the chorus in mind, and we'll just try and put some sort of pluck in place running alongside it, and then we'll see which one sounds better as it starts to blend. We do have the option of using the frequencies in the envelopes, so let's have a look. Bit of transient on there, just using some resonance. Okay, I think we do have a sound there that would be good for trance. So let's add in Spire, and we'll just pick from my Transpire bank, which is available on screen now, and you can use the code to get a discount. So if we pick out of my head, or is it box? I think it's box. And what we're going to do is just turn this down because it's going to be loud. He says. Okay, so we're on G here, so let's just pick something nice. We'll do a 4-bar loop. And we'll also just bring the volume down for now. so just going to keep it very simple. As you can see, I did say I was going to keep it simple. Let's have a listen. Let's have it on the beat there. I think that'll sound okay. Okay, so we've got the sound coming out of Tal Uno there, just totally blank with Kickstarter only on there. And we'll just add some chorusing on to see what difference this makes. A bit more noise. Just increase that transient. So it gives it a nice stereo placement. However, don't know if I'm enjoying the non-chorus version better. Maybe with a bit of compression that'll sound good. So we'll go for the thicker sound. So first things first, let's just put it through a little bit of EQ and shape it. So I'm just going to pick a few things out of here. Just there. I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit by taking the boxiness out. Let's give it a bit of a boost here in the mids, the upper mids. Give the bass a boost, and then usually I would cut out the kick frequencies using the kick and bass method. If you haven't already seen my video, that is now on screen, so you can go and check out that video to see how the kick and the bass work together and how to make them work better. So we have this. So I'm going to add some Tal Reverb in here. Just remove the lower end, and we'll remove it from about 300 Hertz. Just going to remove some of those highs. Just have a scoop there. Okay, I'm just going to turn that down a tad, and then we'll use some compression. I'm going to opt for Molot. I'm going to keep it on Sigma to get that really crispy transient. Okay, keep it at 4:1. I'm just going to go for like a 1 dB reduction. Okay, we're just going to use the mid scoop but the opposite way to give it a bit of a boost. And mix a bit of dry in there. Okay, so let's see what we have here. And then if we just put this in context for you, we did mid basses for Serum or Massive. I can't remember. The other day we did a tutorial for mid basses. I think it was in possibly in Serum, I think. No, I don't know. But let's go into... I'm just trying to think what we used, because it would be a really good idea to show you. Possibly use them in Hive, actually. We've done a bit of Hive content. Let's just have a look in my pack. You can also get my Hive Trance pack as well. It'll be on screen so you can see and add them into your latest productions. So, me... I don't think I actually added them in here. Mid basses they were called. Mido. Right, we use this one. That's a nice one. Okay, so we're just going to copy this pattern down. And we're just going to vary this pattern a bit. So in fact, we'll keep that like that. See how that fares. In fact, I do like that rhythm. We'll keep that over there for now. But we're going to do a little bit more of a vigorous effect here. We'll just cut a bit of bass out here. So it fits nicely. It's weak in a way, but we could obviously make this a little bit stronger in terms of adding a few more processing details, or we could just simply double up. And I'm not saying that's necessarily the sound to use. That's probably a good one. And then just increase the tempo slightly. Change this bass round. Let's make it rise. Let's go down to D there. So there's many like things that you can do with that there. I'm just starting to get creative now, but you're starting to believe less and less. Yeah, that needs to go down. But you're starting to believe less and less that that is coming from Tal Uno as a trance bass. All I've done is teamed it up with that from Hive, and it's really only adding the element of transient in there rather than any sort of sonic quality. So the answer to the question at the start of the video, yes, you can make a bass, and I'm sure there's many other variants that you can make. You can make a thinner sound, Instead of having this chorus sound, you can just have this thin standard sound. But that gives it a little bit more detail. And then just on the outside processing, we've gone through, apart from kickstart, we've added some shaping, and obviously that is to taste on the track. We've added some reverb, and we've just dipped out the highs, mids at the 1.8 kilohertz section, and then we've cut out practically all the bass below 300 hertz. And then we've added some compression, and we've used a transient shaper, and we've shortened the attack so the transient comes through a lot harsher. And then we've just used the threshold and makeup to shape it further, with adding a little bit of a mid boost. Okay, so that is the end of the tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below. Did you find it useful? Are you going to use a bass like that? Feel free to copy that and use it in your productions. Let me know as well. And finally, like the video if you think it deserves it, and hit subscribe. 2 videos per week, and if you hit the bell, you'll get the first notification, and hopefully you can make the first comment. So thank you very much for watching.